talk about what we see.
Yeah.
Some key players. We'll talk about Allen.
You were listening to Bruin Sports Radio, heard exclusively on WJXC LP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio 107.9. St. Joseph Catholic School Bruin basketball is on the air. The live webcast of St. Joseph Catholic School Bruin basketball is made possible by the generous support of C-Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and Brown Bottling Group. This webcast also is underwritten by Marquita Bolden, Brant Clark Law Firm, Davis Court Reporting, Paul Loriacino Consulting, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions Incorporated, the Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protected Service LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Taylor Wellens Politz, and Dewey APLC, and Taziki's Restaurant in Hattiesburg and soon to be in Jackson. Welcome back, everybody, to Bruin Sports Radio. Alongside Jack Rosamond, 8th grader, I am Rains Walker. We are live on Bruin News Now YouTube. Sadly, we could not get on the radio, but due to some technical difficulties, but we will figure that out for next home game. Previously, just a short 5 minutes ago or so, the girls lost to the Copiah Academy Colonels. I believe the score was 55-30.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Rains. You hate to see it, you know. You hate to see a loss, but I mean, you know, you just gotta. You get knocked down, you gotta get back up again, and we should know that here at the Joe.
That's right. The St. Joe Bruins are known for their resiliency, getting back from a loss. We have Jimmy Thomas back with us, but we'll let Jack kind of talk about what he wants to see from the Bruins, kind of some key players, what he wants to see from the Bruin boys.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rains. And, you know, with everything that's been happening in the past few games, and you've seen it ever since we snapped the winning streak at St. Al, the Bruins are here facing off against Copiah. And you know about the Copiah Academy Colonels, they're a team that likes to get down low and play dirty. So I mean, the Bruins have got to watch out for that today. And another thing, it's amazing how all these wonderful Bruin fans were able to show up here today and support the Bruins basketball team. Now, Copiah, if you missed it on our last stream, I was talking to Coach Howell. He said about some key players here, especially Alan Teague. He said that Alan Teague has been here, but he's not just a great player on the court. He's a great person in the classroom. Yes, that's right. He's also said that he's been looked at by some small schools, but now he's recently been getting some offers from a prestigious basketball university of Xavier. The Xavier Musketeers are known for their prestigious basketball program, and we would just love to have a Bruin representing here in the city of Madison at a very honorable university. Moving on to our several other players, I asked him as well about. Also, I asked him about the keys to success for the game. He said that he wants the Copiah Colonels to just play, to learn how they play. He wants his players to get into their heads, and that is a mentality in any sport that I can respect. We're just about 4 minutes from tip-off, and it's just a great atmosphere for some St. Joe basketball today. And you know, it's a great last game to get in for the long break. So Rains, what are your comments? Rains, you got any comments?
Yeah, man. I'm also excited to see Alan Teague play. You know, I've known him since the 7th grade, and he's just been getting better and better as the years have gone on, bigger and stronger, kind of showing his presence here early in the year. And actually, he just got over a 2-game stretch, scored 40 points against St. Al and then 19 against McLaurin, and got MAIS Male Basketball Player of the Week. So we're really proud of him for that.
That is a tough one. I'd hate to be the guy defending up against Alan Teague tonight. Oh man, we love to see all the wonderful people that come out here to support. Some other great senior players here include Brandon Taylor, Sully Moorhead, and BNN's very own Jonas Goss. And I was also talking to Coach Howell about how the impact that the seniors have left on the program here at St. Joe. He said that they've been teaching some of the younger guys how to work. And, you know, that is a great thing to have. You want to see like a, you know, what's the term? Like a Bledsoe-Brady relationship. If for those of you who follow the who have or still follow the New England Patriots, you know, you love to see people getting in and out on your team, just teaching the new guys how things work, and that is just a respectable thing to do as a player, not just as a player, but as a person in general. And I love to see that here because we are. And I'm just honored to be going to a school that just has people like that in athletics, in academics, and in the arts.
Yeah, all right, Jack, thank you for joining us. We'll get Jimmy back on the broadcast shortly, and he'll give us some of his comments. Okay, Jimmy just decides to sit and watch the game, watch the warm-up. So me and Jack will continue talking about kind of the game, what we want to see. So last game, you know, faced McLaurin and won that game 66-34, dominating win for Coach Howell's team. They're looking to keep the 2-game winning streak alive, 7-3 on the year. Girls are now 7-4, but the boys will be looking to improve their record to 8-3 on the year.
Wow, that is impressive there. And I just cannot wait to see how far this team goes this year, and I just cannot wait to hopefully see them win the state championship. Man, yes. And you know, when you look around here, I see some people that are ready to play the game and just ready to get into it and just get ready to work.
Yeah, man. Also, I want to give another shout-out to Brother John over there, who's about to give us our prayer and national anthem as well. So stay tuned for that. About a minute left before that is all going to take place. Another shout out also to Coach McCall, who's going to be taking the score tonight. He's been here since the JV game earlier today at 4 o'clock. Actually 3 o'clock, the 7th grade girls.
Now that's commitment right there.
That's commitment, as Jack just said. The girls won, I believe, 29-19, 7th grade girls. So, you know, as we see, Bruins going back to the benches, about to announce starting lineups and the prayer.
Yes, very much so. All right, well, thank you so much for having me, Rains, and you can catch more of me. I'll be talking to a head girls coach for the St. Joe Bruins, Tommy Groves, for this Bruin Sports Radio halftime show. Thank you so much for having me, Rains, and I'm going to hand it back over to our main man, Jimmy Thomas.
Yeah, man, thank you for joining.
No problem, my pleasure.
That was 8th grader Jack Rosemond. Very good up-and-coming voice of the Bruins after Jimmy and I leave next year. I believe Jimmy is going to try to go to Ole Miss for nursing school, and I will be attending Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College and playing golf there. Just to give us a little backstory.
Yeah, we'll be attending the University of Mississippi. So, yeah.
Meanwhile, the prayer will be given.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we ask your blessings on all of us who are gathered in this gym. Please watch over the players and help them play to the best of their abilities and keep them free of injuries. After this game is over, please help us to return home safely. We ask all of this through Jesus' name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who brought lights and bright stars through the perilous fight? All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that set the
Amen, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great prayer by our main man, Brother John, and the beautiful national anthem. A little different this time, Reigns. You know, it's not usually. It's usually Whitney Houston's rendition of the national anthem, but today we got something a little different. We see Christopher Watson getting ready, getting the student section ready, and you know, cheering on his Bruin basketball players. Reigns, how do you feel about this matchup, and what do you think we're going to see from this Bruin boys team tonight?
Yeah, Jimmy, I think we're going to see what we saw last home game that we won against St. Al. Really good shooting. We shot the ball great against St. Al. Put up about 70 points, if I remember correctly, and dominated that game. And a couple of days ago, we had a really good showing for our team against McLaurin on the road, and we won that game 66-34. So I'm thinking we're gonna see another good shooting performance, especially from our star player Alan Teague, aka MAIS Male Basketball Star Player of the Week. Starting lineups are being read out. Trelly Zhang, number 3, the junior. Jonas Goss, number 4, the senior. James Turner and Sully Moorhead are your 2 bigs for this game. And last but not least, Alan Teague, number 21, senior star player. Alan averaging 23 points per game this year. Top of the points per game average in the state, as well as 8 rebounds per game and 3 assists. So obviously does a lot for the team other than score points. James Turner will be the center tonight and being your jump ball guy. We are underway, and first possession goes to the Colonels. Number 3 for the Colonels will have possession. Offense setting up for the Colonels. Number 1 looks to drive. Decides to pass to the paint. Number 15 drives in. No good on the layup. Rebounded by James Turner. Crowd getting into it. Alan Teague, far side of the court. Takes it himself and misses the layup.
Yeah, very fast game to start off, Reigns. You know, these boys' games, you know, go off like a firecracker to start off in the first period, and they just keep on going until the last period. Isn't that right, Reigns?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Number 3 for the Colonels. Gets it to 1. 1 drives. Goes off his foot. Out of bounds. Goes back to the Bruins. Charlie Zhang, your point guard tonight. Charlie, really good 3-point numbers this year. Hitting close to 35% of all his threes. James Turner pulls in for a layup. Tip back in for Sully Moorhead. That's your first points of the night. 2-0 your score.
Okay, great job by Sully Moorhead. Keeping the play alive. Sticking with it and not being any type of lazy. And backing up his boy, James Turner.
James, you know, about 6'5" in the paint. Big guy. Good rebounder. Good post presence there for the Bruins. Inbounding number 4 for the Colonels. Gets it to 3. Shoots the 3 and no good as it goes in and out. Rebounded by Charlie Zhang. Defended by 1. Gets a screen from Sully. Almost loses it. Drives in. Passes it to Sully Moorhead. Back to Alan Teague. Pump fake. Goes in for the layup, and it's good. First 2 points of the night for Alan Teague is good. 4-0 your score.
Great job by the Bruins to start off this game, Reigns. Want to say great handling by our main man, Charlie Zhang, going into the paint, going into the eye of the Tiger, and coming up with some more money. He's just doing really well. As we see some family reunions here at the St. Joseph Bruin basketball game.
Yeah, some friends hugging right in front of us.
Yeah, we can't see the game, so it'd be nice if they would move, but nevertheless.
First points come off a free throw for the Colonels. Jonas Goss will inbound. Full court pressure early on for the Colonels. We've struggled this year a little bit against full court pressure, actually. And that would be a 10-second violation. Couldn't get the ball past the half-court line. Full court pressure worked by the Colonels, and it will go right back to the Colonels.
Main man Mitch Murrow is also the boys varsity basketball game coach. You see him very lively, almost sticking to the same type of energy that Coach Howell does. You know.
Yeah, we see. I couldn't really tell because of a crowd of people standing in my way. I think we see a foul on the three-point line. So number 4 will shoot either 2 or 3 free throws. First one up and good. And yeah, he got fouled on the three-pointer. So we couldn't see that, but
yeah, it would have been nice to see that, Reigns, but then again, we can't control family reunions. You know, if we could control that, we would have been able to see it, and if we would have been able to see it, we would have been able to commentate a little better on that, but we couldn't. So here we are, Sully Moorhead getting it over to Jonas Goss.
Yeah, 2 for 3 on free throws there for the Colonels, number 4. Good defense, getting back for the Colonels. Tips the ball away. Stays with the Bruins, though, inbounding Jonas Goss Sr. Really good in the classroom. Takes AP Cal. Very smart. Good leader on the court. Gets it to wide open. Charlie Zhang for 3, no good. Rebounded there by Allen. And driving is James Turner. Takes it to Allen Teague, top of the key. Back to James. Into Charlie Zhang, and he lays it in. Good pass there for James Turner. Really good assist there. And stepping out of bounds is number 1, and the ball will go right back to the Bruins as this crowd is getting into it.
Yeah, it's a lot of things happening at once, Reigns. Some things are just going by like a flash. This game is already seems to be 3 minutes in, which is crazy. Felt like 2 seconds.
Yeah, lots happened. 6-3 are scored in 3 minutes. Trying to look for a guy, finds Allen. Guarded by number 3 of the Colonels. And stolen away by 33, and he lays it up, and it's good. 6-5 your score now. Bruins still on top by a point. Some more full court pressure here by the Colonels. We'll see if we can get it past midcourt line. Allen T gets it to Sully. Little mismatch in the paint. Pulls up, no good. Offensive rebound there for Sully. And no good on the putback as well. But he gets his own miss again and will get fouled, so he'll shoot 2 free throws. 3 straight offensive rebounds for Sully Moorhead there.
Yeah, good job by Sully Moorhead to stick with the play. 3 offensive rebounds in a row. Now he will take his shots. Score is 6-5. Hopefully Sully can add on to that right here, and he does.
Sully Moorhead good on the first free throw. Second one underway, no good. 15 with the rebound for the Colonels. Number 4 looking to push far side, and he loses the ball as it goes into one of the players of the Bruins, Rick Starling, on the bench. So Bruins have a little momentum here, up by 2 with 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. First quarter is sponsored by the Tice family. Full court pressure, a success as they get the takeaway, and the wide open layup is good. 7-7 your score now. Well, what do you think about this full court pressure here for the Colonels? I mean, it looks like we don't have an answer for it.
They're playing very hard right now, defending very hard. Can hardly get the ball into their territory, it seems like, Reigns, and they're getting a lot of steals, a lot of blocks. And here we see him again back in Bruin territory.
Yeah, after that miss from Sully Moorhead, gets it back out to 3, top of the key, and resets the offense. Gets it to a wide open 4 in the corner for 3, and it's short, air ball. Charlie Zhang looking to push, has Allen Teague. Takes it himself, though. But Allen is there for the putback. And it's good. 9-7 your score. That's 4 quick points for Allen Teague. 33 now with Colonels. Fast-paced going down. And the ball will go to the Bruins.
Reigns, so far this game has just been a big shootout. I think I knew a little, thought that this was going to happen to start off this game. It's been happening very fast, been going by very fast, and man.
Meanwhile, the Mississippi State men's basketball team is playing Furman.
Classical.
Furman, I believe. Furman is in Texas, maybe?
Yeah.
Sully Moorhead spots up from 3, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Smith, who's a little injured, but we're seeing him play tonight, showing that toughness.
Yes, Furman Classical is playing Mississippi State right now, and I believe they're in Texas, like Rain said.
68-66 your score, 7 seconds left.
Yeah, very close game between Mississippi State and Furman Classical.
Just for a little
Sully
update.
Moore puts it up. 2 points there for the Bruins. Score is now 11-7.
Yeah, 11-7. Sully Moorhead just taking it himself. Colonel's quickly down the floor, though. No good on the layup, though. Offensive rebound. 3 taking it himself in the paint. Double teamed. Some quick ball movement here. 3-pointer by 1 is short. Offensive rebound once again we see. And 33 lays it up and good. 11-9 your score. So yeah, like you said, a little shootout going on. A little weird. Allen Teague and almost dunks it, but he will shoot 2 free throws for the foul.
Reigns, like you said, the ball movement's been really good for Copiah. Reigns, they've just been getting the ball around very efficiently. Great passing for them. They've just been setting up play after play after play, just coming right back at the Bruins. It looks to be like this is going to be a very tight, concentrated, and very exciting game to watch, Reigns.
Yeah, Allen Teague just started off kind of struggling from the free throw line, but we've been seeing him getting better and better as he knocks in the first.
Yeah, something he's definitely been working on in practice. He said that was something he wanted to, improve in his game, and we can see him doing that right here.
Misses the second. Still got 1 of 2, 12-9 your score. 1 possession game. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Number 1 for the Colonels. Navigating the offense, gets it to 2. Now 3 with the ball, pass to 1, gets the screen. Good defense from the Bruins. Not allowing a drive, and number 1, Isos, takes it himself. Pulls up, blocked. Offensive rebound, and taken away by Sully Moorhead. Now Jaden Smith with the ball. Some more full court pressure here. Wide open James Turner. Blocked from behind by the Colonels. And a fight for the basketball. Loose ball. Charlie throws it to a Colonel. And we're seeing fast-paced action right now. Number 3 drives in, and we'll have a travel call. Coach Howell's upset about something over there.
Yeah, very animated there, Coach Howell.
And we see full court pressure successful again. Another takeaway and another bucket. And another quick steal, or almost steal. Sully Moorhead regains possession. Loses it, gets it to James Turner, up and good for the layup. So a little sloppy basketball still works. 14-11 your score now. And man, what is going on right now? There's no shot clock, obviously, but we're seeing a team just trying to drive right when they get the ball. We have a foul on the Colonels. And this crowd's into it right now. All right, Charlie Zhang inbounding in to Jaden Smith. Top of the key, navigating the offense. Looking for a man, gets it to Charlie Zhang. Screen set by James Turner. And throws it away, stolen by the Colonels. Number 3 for.
Seems to be, Reigns, that the Bruins have a lot of energy going for us right now. I think it's really helping the boys play at the moment. But like we said, Reigns, this has just been a back and forth brawl right here.
Yeah, under 10 seconds left. Layup is good for the Colonels and one. Now the student section for the Colonels is up and running. A lot of people here tonight in the St. Joseph Gymnasium. Wouldn't you say so, Jimmy? We got a lot of home fans as well as visiting fans. Colonels looking to tie the game here, and they do. 14-14 your score. Alan Teague fast-paced, driving in, and he lays it up and good. Nobody can guard Alan Teague. We have a timeout called by Mitch Mitchell, trying to slow this game down. 16-14 your score. Excuse me, not a timeout. That's the end of the first. End of the first quarter, 16-14 your score. All right, Jimmy. Man, well, this has been a fast-paced game, real fast-paced. It's hard to talk.
Yeah, Reigns, like you said, very fast-paced game. A lot of stuff going on. It's been hard to concentrate. It's just Bruins getting up, going up for a layup, getting 2 points, and immediately right back to the Copiah, putting up shots, getting more points. Man, it's just been a very tight game. Lots of energy for both the Copiah and St. Joe student sections. Man, this is what the boys live for. This is a very, very, very cool game. It's something very fun to watch, and I think just this energy is very good for the Bruin boys to keep on building on this, and this is going to help them play well in the long run and run up the score.
Yeah, man, 16-14. Like Jimmy was saying, man, good energy, running up the score, on pace to score 64 points in the game. Jonas Goss near side inbounding Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith has been in the game for a while now for Charlie Zhang. Alan Teague over there finds James Turner, back to Alan Teague. Bobbles it a little bit. Jaden Smith now driving in against 2 defenders. Gets the ball taken away partially. And Colonels have it. Driving in the fast break. Up and no good. We'll see what the call was here. Yeah, we got a foul on the Colonels there. Once again, full court pressure. And Bruins take advantage of that by driving in with Sully Moorhead. No good as it wedges in between the rim and the backboard. So, possession error, Colonels. Refs trying to get things sorted out here.
Coach Mitch does not look very pleased.
Yeah, his guys are down by 2. Number 1 driving in, pulls up for 2, left it short, no good. Collision on the rebound and a foul by the Colonels.
It seems to have taken a shot below the belt. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, gets up on his own 2 feet on his own power. So good on the man.
Yeah, tough hit right there. Unfortunate. Number 2 will take a seat for the Colonels. Yeah, he doesn't look good over there. He'll go see the medical staff. James Turner driving in and loses it momentarily, and will get a foul, reaching foul. So Alan Teague will be the inbound man.
Jaden Smith at the top of the key, looking for a play to pursue. Gets over to a free Alan Teague. Allen drives, gets in the paint, puts up a shot, puts up a floater. Will be no good. Copiah ball once again.
number 1 with the ball. Back to 5 in the corner, guarded closely by Jonas Goss. Good defense here. A cut in by number 1, lays it in against Jaden Smith. 16-16 your score. A lob, an alley-oop for Alan Teague, no good. And Colonels once again wide open for the layup, and it's good. And the Colonels have taken a 2-point lead. And Coach Howell is not very happy as he takes a timeout. Man, Jimmy, I don't know. You know, some sloppy passes led to turnovers, and then Colonels took advantage and had some high percentage looks there in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, man, like you said, just it's these turnovers are killing both teams, I guess. I've just kept on saying this over and over and over again. This has been such a back and forth contest that it's like you see it going Copiah's way, then the Bruins get a fast break. That doesn't work, then it goes right back to Copiah. It's just been very tight game, and this is the first lead for Copiah of the night. 2-point lead, 18-16. It's been a very exciting game to watch, I will say that.
Oh yeah, back to back, just back and forth scoring for both teams, high scoring. We're also seeing some good defensive possessions though too. It's kind of an all-around exciting game for both sides. Bruins though down 2. If you're a neutral fan, you know this would be a very good game. And we're gonna get a steal, and it goes to the Colonels. James Turner not able to come up with the basketball. Coach Howell still really upset over there by the bench. See if the guys can stick together and get a stop here on this possession. 15 top of the key gets it to 1, and we have a reach-in foul on Jaden Smith trying to get the steal. You know, I don't mind that foul right there, Jimmy. He's going for the steal. You know, the ref was a little sensitive there on the call. But I like that defense right there from Jaden. Jaden's one of our best defensive players, so, you know, we see him a good bit in the game. And a steal by James Turner, the big man. And he slams it in! He dunks the ball, and the game is tied. Chris Watson coming over to slam against the booth.
As soon as he slammed that down with authority, Copiah strikes back. But that dunk was brought to you by Terry Casarino.
Yeah, Terry Casarino, man, that guy is something else.
He really is the greatest human being of our generation.
Jonas Goss with the ball. Passes it to Sully Moorhead. Pump fake, drives in, pulls up from 2, no good. Fights for the rebound. Loose ball foul. Or excuse me, jump ball possession error stays with the Colonels. Charlie Zane checking in for, I believe, yes, Jonas Goss will come out of the game. Ref's still looking a little confused. We saw the confusion in the girls' game, and we're seeing it again in the boys.
Yeah, just a little bit of confusion, you know. As Coach Mitch calling to his players, Jaden Smith gets over to free Alan Teague. Allen looking for a play.
Drives it himself. Kicks out to Jaden Smith, though. Jaden gets it to Sully. Screen set by Charlie Zhang, drives in and fouled on the play. Foul will go against number 15. That will be the 5th team foul for the first half with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Offense slowed down just a touch here in the second quarter of play. That was number 15's first foul of the game. Sully Moorhead's first free throw is up and good. You know, Sully, we talk about the free throw shooting of a lot of guys. Sully is actually a very good free throw shooter, center, as he misses the second, but he's a really, really good free throw shooter, puts in a lot of time during practice to focus on that aspect of his game. Number 1 near side. Got some half-court pressure here by the Bruin defense. Number 1 pulls up from 3. No good. Rebounded by Sully. All right, James Turner with the ball, driving against 3 defenders, and it's up and good. James Turner back-to-back points for the Bruins. We're seeing a little agility here from the big guy, James Turner. Number 1 back to 3, long pass. 15 takes it himself, kicks out to 4, wide open for 3 in the corner, and it's no good as it rattles off. 15 though, offensive rebound no good, and rebounded by James Turner. Jaden Smith with the ball, drives, kicks it to Allen Teague, pump fake, pulls up from 2, no good, left it short, rebounded by James Turner, gets it to Charlie Zhang, resets the offense. In motion is Jaden Smith. Sully Moorhead in the corner, gets a screen from James Turner, kicks it out to Jaden Smith, drives. Allen Teague will be fouled, so he will shoot 2. Allen Teague, big part of our offense and defense, our whole team. 23 points per game, 8 rebounds and 3 assists, having a dandy dozen type of season.
No doubt. I remember as 7th graders, Alan and I would be talking about him becoming a dandy dozen, and he would be like, yeah, I'm a dandy dozen this year, I'm a dandy dozen next year. But finally seeing this historic season, it's gonna be fun to see him after the St. Joseph basketball team reigns.
Good on the second. 1 for 2 from the line for Allen Teague. Up by 2 is the Bruins, and we have a steal from Allen. We'll see if he dunks it, and he does, and the crowd is into it. And Christopher Watson is running across the court, excited. 24-20 your score. And on the other side, you see a 3 by the Colonels. They get back and they hit a tray. Allen Teague for 3 in the corner. No good. Hits off the back of the rim. Rebounded by 3. And Colonels have a little momentum here after the Allen Teague dunk. That dunk was brought to you by the man himself, Mr. Casalino. Allen, he may have gotten away with a little bit of a travel right there. Kind of skips his feet a little bit, trying to get a little extra on that dunk.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more steps.
Allen's going to get on to me watching his huddle highlights after that. A little quick foul for the Bruins. Stays with the Colonels. 24-23 your score. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Copiah drive, number 3 gets the ball, gets it in the paint, covered by Charlie Zhang, puts up a floater.
No good. And BJ, Brandon Cooley, steps out of bounds on the rebound, and it will stay with the Colonels.
2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this game.
4 gets it to 15, open for layup, no good. Charlie Zhang pushing the ball up. Takes it himself, wide open for layup, and blocked from behind by the Colonels. And the Colonels have numbers on the fast break. We'll see what they do. And they reset. Number 1 pulls up for a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Smith. Coach Howell wanting this offense to get going here. Charlie Zhang for 3, no good. Rebounded though by James Turner. Hit from behind, and we get a foul. I'll be surprised if they didn't call a foul there. We got 2 guys hitting them on that play.
James, the big man, always working on that shot of his. We'll see what he can do right here for his free throws.
James Turner having a good game so far. I had a dunk earlier. No good on the free throw.
as number 2 checks back in. Seems to be fine after that hit below the belt. He's feeling a little better.
James Turner 1 for 2 from the line. 25 to 23. 25 to 23 is your score. Minute and a half remaining. Number 1 with the ball driving in. Gets it to big guy number 33. Floater, no good. Gets his own miss though. 3, top of the key. Taken by number 3, air ball. And the crowd of the Bruins is getting into that one.
The student section is letting him have it.
That's right. Charlie Zhang driving against some traffic. Almost loses it. And we'll get a quick timeout by Coach Howell. That was a good save from Charlie Zhang there. Almost lost his footing. But it's a good thing Coach Howell called a timeout so that they would maintain possession up by 2 with a minute left. We'll see what Coach Howell will do in this timeout. We see Mitch Mitchell over there talking to his guys and fussing at him. I don't think he's liking what he's seeing from his team so far in the last 2 minutes. What do you think Coach Howell is telling these guys right now?
Just stay in the game, ladies and gentlemen. He just wants them to stay in the game, not make stupid decisions. This press defense, this man-on-man defense that they're putting in very, very early in the game, I might say, has been disrupting this Bruin offense a little bit, but he just wants them to stay in the game and have some fun, go out there. That dunk by Allen T gave us some momentum, and we just got to keep the good vibes going.
Yeah, man. Jaden Smith near side with the ball. Allen T gets it to Charlie Zhang wide open for 3. No good, just a little off on that 3. Number 1 now for the Colonels. Trying to get something going, under a minute left. We'll see what happens. Number 4 looking for an open man, finds 33, top of the key. 1 with the ball, guarded by Jaden Smith. And we'll get an up and under, or excuse me, not an up and under, a double dribble for the Colonels.
Yeah, a mysterious call there, I might say. Huh, Rain? Charlie Zhang at the top of the key. Passing over to Jaden Smith, number 5. Jaden getting it back to Charlie. Charlie takes a 3-point shot, and it's
good. And he hits this one after 3 straight misses. He wasn't going to miss that one. A good 3-point shooter is Charlie Zhang.
Lead by 5 with 8, 7, 6, 5. Copiah loses the ball. It will be recovered again by Copiah after a missed pass.
And that will be the end of the second quarter. Halftime underway. Jack Rosamond, 8th grader, will be giving halftime show with Coach Thomas Groves, head coach of the girls basketball team. Coming over momentarily. All right, Jimmy, let's talk about what we've been seeing. Really high energy, obviously. Really good shooting from Allen and James and Sully. A lot of guys have contributed. What do you think?
Yeah, like you said, Rains, high energy. Lots of people have been contributing to this game, offense and defensively. Lots of shots being put up by both teams. Lots of steals. This defensive game is very crucial, especially in this point. 5-point lead by the Bruins. They need to build on that. If they want to win this game, they need to build on that because, ladies and gentlemen, this Copiah team is good. They are good. Number 1 in district, and they just need to continuously play, and they just need to continuously play.
I agree, Jimmy. Jimmy signs out for the meantime. Still looking for Coach Thomas Groves to do halftime show with Jack Rosamond. I will hand my mic over to Jack, let him say a few words.
Hello, Bruin fans. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jack Rosamond, and I'm back. We thank you so much for joining us. That was an an interesting first half with your St. Joe Bruins up by 28 to 23 at the half. Today, in a few short moments, head girls coach Tommy Groves will be joining us very shortly, but he has not arrived yet. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be giving my thoughts here. This is the Bruin Sports Radio halftime show, sponsored by Paul Loiacano Consulting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate all of our sponsors here at Bruin Sports Radio. So if we take a deeper dive here, you'll see that both the Bruins and the Colonels have made very impressive plays on the court with Alan Teague's dunks from Copiah's three-pointers. Very interesting stuff to see. The Bruins students, by the way, if next to our broadcast table here, have been loud. They've been bringing up the enthusiasm. It's just been very impressive to see, and we really do just enjoy seeing them all out here today. If you'll take a look, and here's some analysis on how both the Bruins and the Colonels can do very well in today's game. If you were listening on our last stream, I was talking to Coach Howell. He said, and I did say this before the game started, he wants the Bruins to get in their heads. He wants to see them understand their style of play, and he wants them to get aggressive. As you've seen, like from both the fans and the players, Copiah has been very aggressive, and that's just their attitude. And it's just very impressive to see that there's a school and it's just very impressive to see both schools here have really impressive levels of enthusiasm for their team. I don't think any other schools in the MAIS can outmatch their school spirit here. It's just a pleasure to see them out here today. Is Coach Groves showing up?
Like you said, Jack, nothing. No other team is competing with our school spirit. Some great stuff we've been seeing here tonight. Close game as well, 28-23. Only a 5-point lead for the Bruins, but we really did expect Coach Thomas Groves to come over here. We don't know where he is at the moment, but it is okay. I'm very glad I'm here with my boy Jack. Jack, what have you been seeing so far that you've been liking? What have you been disliking from the Bruins so far?
First off, I've been seeing so many great things from two players in particular, Alan Teague and Sullivan Moorhead. Now, Moorhead can get down low. If you've seen, and I've seen that from many different players throughout the ages, like Julius Irving, Moses Malone. It's very impressive to see how players, even in the high school world today, can emulate players from the past that have made it to the highest level. Truly, our fellow Bruins here have been able to accomplish great things, and hopefully will accomplish greater things in the future. Another thing that I've seen here, Copiah's defense. Copiah is able to get down low. If you take a look at the last few minutes from the second quarter, you'll see how they were aggressive to get Charlie Zhang out of bounds. Sure, most Bruin fans disagree with that call, but I mean, Copiah was able to play the way that they want to, and that is just something that. And both teams are trying to get into their heads. They're like two goats headbutting on a ranch, and that is just. And with the horns interlocking, that is just something inspiring to see in high school basketball that you would usually see from the college or professional level, and if you will. And if I was talking about earlier, the Bruins. The Bruins were on a 5-game losing streak until the St. Al game. Game a few days ago. So, I mean, hopefully they won't begin another losing streak tonight. And, it's just a great atmosphere for some basketball today, and it's just a wonderful experience to have before the break ends. Hopefully these guys can make it to state, and I can see a bunch of players here on this court here at the Joe with some championship potential. And my last thought here before I sign off, the seniors for these teams. Well, actually, no, not that. Sorry, everyone. My next thought for these wonderful players is their next game, how they can impact how they can impact their season here and how they can move forward in the next game.
Like you said, Jack. Big impact so far. I can't wait to see where Allen T goes from here, especially getting the offers in college. We see Charlie Zhang working very hard to get looked by college. Also, Jaden Smith, another player that has a very good chance of playing past high school ball. James Turner, 6'5", 6'8", something like that. I definitely can see him playing at the next level.
Yes,
it just comes down to the grit, the want, and the have to attitude. You gotta have it. Just so far, but we got to come back to this game. 28-23, Bruins lead by 5.
Yeah, we're wrapping up halftime here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jack Roseman here, and I hope to see you back at the Joe for their next game against MRA on January the 19th. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a very safe and Christmas break. This is Jack Roseman for Bruin Sports Radio. Thank you so much for listening. This is the Bruin Sports Radio halftime show sponsored by Paul Loiacono Consulting. I'm Jack Roseman. Now I'm going to send it back over to Jimmy Thomas and Raines Walker with your second half action at the St. Joe Gymnasium. Thank you so much, guys. Back to you.
I'm having a tough time sitting down. You know who I was talking to? Sydney. Played in Alabama. He died, actually. That's what I'm talking about. Just everything you get on my talk.
Back in action, started the third quarter. Bruins leading 28-23, first possession, the Colonels. Jimmy Thomas taking a momentarily break right now. Just did halftime show with Jack, deserves that break. We're very thankful for Jack, 8th grader. Really good speaker for us. Going to be the voice of the Bruins next year. Him and Connor Odom are going to be running the show. Number 4 for the Colonels picks it up after a near steal. 3 now with the ball. And a dangerous pass stolen from Charlie Zhang. And we'll see what happens here. Goes off the feet of, I believe, a Colonel, and it will remain with the St. Joe Bruins. Allen gets it into James Turner, finds a wide open Sully Moorhead, decides to drive it instead. Charlie Zhang gets a screen from James Turner. Sully in the corner, far side. Finds Jaden again. Jaden drives, pulls up a floater, no good. Rebounded by the Colonels. Once again, the Colonels fast-paced in the fast break. And they will score on the nifty layup. And it is a 3-point ball game. Really good game so far. Back and forth scoring from both teams, really. Allen Teague, though, goes in and makes the layup back to a 5-point game. I wish we had the stats for you guys. Sadly, we don't. But hopefully we'll get them after the game. I believe with the ball guarded by Allen T. Gets it back to 4 for the Colonels. Pulls up, 2-point jump shot. No good, but he's fouled on the play by Charlie. And that appears to be, that was a 3-pointer. Not a 3-pointer. It was a 2-point jump shot he got fouled on. So he'll shoot 2 free throws, and that's Charlie Zhang's second foul of the game. No. Sorry for the yelling, guys. Christopher Watson. Turnover by Copiah. Goes right back to the Bruins. Good defense there. Sully Moorhead gets it to Alan Teague, blocked by 3. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Number 1 now in the fast break. Moving around and gets fouled. Yeah, Alan Teague over there wanted that foul. Didn't get it. It looked like a foul to me. What did it look like to you, Jimmy?
Oh, hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jimmy Thomas. I'm back on the air. Did not look like a foul to me. I don't know what it was. I just didn't look like a foul. Rains Walker, we've been having a very fun time tonight. 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in this third period of play. Coach Groves is giving that ref an earful, Rains. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, Coach Groves not happy with the calls in the game. We've seen him over there. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Howell.
Well, I think we both said Groves.
Yeah, we said Groves. Groves is actually sitting in Coach Howell's spot, I believe, taking the stats for the game. Colonels with possession, down 5. Trying to get something going on offense. Kind of locked down by the Bruins here in the third quarter. Almost a steal there for Jonas Goss. And 1 moves in the paint. Almost makes that. And Alan Teague driving in against the big guy of the Colonels. Lays it up and in. Good. Up by 7 now. 32-25 your score. Near side of the court, number 4, closely guarded. Bruins pressing up on the Colonel so far in the second half period. Third quarter is sponsored by Paul Loiacono. Nearly stolen away, 33 though, puts up a shot, offensive rebound. And number 3 pulls up from 3, no good, and rebounded by Jonas Goss of the Bruins. Alan Teague now with the ball, gets it to a wide open Jaden Smith for 3. Nobody pulls up and drains it in the corner, and Bruins are now up by 10. And a timeout is called by Mitch Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitch Mitchell not having a good time to start off the second half of play. The Bruins have just been on. They just had momentum and then just kept on going. You know what I'm saying, Rains? They just kept on going. You know?
Yeah, they kept on going, like Jimmy said. Quote, a good quote by Jimmy. I'll remember that one.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I do say if we were to have senior quotes, what would your senior quote be?
Oh, I've been thinking about this a lot. My senior quote would be, I don't know who this is by. I would probably just say like anonymous or something. You miss 100%.
Wayne Gretzky.
No, I'm not talking about basketball. I'm saying
He was a hockey player.
Stop.
He was a hockey
Okay,
player.
I don't care. You miss 100% of the putts you leave short.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You know, it's kind of like common sense. You know, if you don't get it to the hole, you're not going to make it. But I do that a lot. I leave a lot of putts short.
Yeah, Rains Walker is committed to play and further his athletic career in golf at the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. We want to congratulate Rains, so congratulations to you, Rains Walker.
Thank you, sir. Focus in on the basketball game, though, as Colonel's trying to muster up something. Air ball in the corner. Once again, the crowd of the Bruins letting them have it. They will remain with the Colonels, though. Not really sure what happened over there. Couldn't see totally with all the players over there. Number 4 finds 15, excuse me. 3 guarded by Alan Teague. Back to 1, top of the key. Gives it to 4, drives, baseline. Up and no good. Momentum remains with the Bruins, up by 10, under 4 minutes left. Jaden Smith drives in, and dangerous pass saved by Jonas Goss. Screen set by Sully. Motion offense. Sully pumps fake from 3, gets it to James Turner in the paint. Bobbles it, goes up with the right hand, no good. Number 3 for the Colonels. Near side of the court. Dribbling. Steps back for 3, and he drains it. Well, that's been a bright spot for the offense. For the Colonels, number 3 has hit, I believe that's his 3rd 3 of the game.
third three of the game. Wow, that's pretty impressive, isn't it, Rains?
It is. Sully Moorhead will get a foul, but no good on the bucket. And inbounding is Alan Teague. Nicknamed A.T. Allen.
ATL boy
friends.
Baldhead. ATL boy Baldhead, as I call him. Speaking of which, like you said, Rains, we were talking about senior quotes. Just want to let you know, mine. God is true by Alan Teague. By Alan Teague.
Oh,
so the
wow.
quote is, God is true by Alan Teague. Quote. That's the quote.
Are you talking about the YouTube video?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, Alan Gregory the third, fifth, and sixth Teague was very prevalent on the interwebs, especially in the YouTube world, known for his work in the music industry. Obviously, he did sing a song back then, and also just his preaching on God is true. Anyway, back to the basketball game.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Alan Teague spots up from three, no good. Left it a little right. Good save though by James Turner over there, and just loses it out of bounds. So it'll go back to the Colonels. Colonels down 7 points with under 3 minutes left. Still time for them to come back in this game. Bruins need to continue to play hard defense. Only allowed 28 points just before the fourth. Three kicks it out to a wide open four in the corner for three. No good. Hits off the front of the rim. Rebounded though by number 33. Another three-pointer, take it on the opposite end for three. No good, and loose ball. Stays with the Colonels. Coach Howell not happy about that. Rebound over there by James Turner. Number 3 with the ball. Takes it back up the top, guarded by Alan Teague. Drives in and gets fouled by number 21 of the Bruins. Is number 2, foul number 2 on Alan Teague. Almost a backcourt violation. Really, I think it should have been there. Fans didn't like that, but nonetheless, almost a steal though. Good defense by Jonas Goss, closely guarding 5. We like that defense, but they'll call a foul instead. One of our main vocal leaders sitting by me is Christopher Watson. Here in the student section, comes to every basketball game. Star football player, committed to Meridian to play baseball. Number 4 for the Colonels, drives in. Sloppy passing, goes right back to the Bruins. Jonas Goss commanding the offense. Sully Moorhead takes a free throw shot, no good. Rebounded by the Colonels. Number 3 with the ball, takes it himself, kicks out. And we're gonna get an offensive foul, a charge on number 3. Jonas Goss playing good defense. Got a sub coming in. Number 1 for the Colonels comes back in the game.
Minute and 22 left in this third period of play, Rains. It's gone by very fast.
It has. Yes, it has. A little deflection there for the Colonels on the inbound. Stays with the Bruins. Little full court pressure again by the Colonels, but it looks like we've sniffed that out. Jaden Smith now with the ball. James Turner in the corner. Drives in, kicks out to Alan Teague. He drives in the paint and pulls up. Short, no good. Gets his own miss. Jump ball is called, and it will stay with the Bruins. And the visitor side wanted a foul on that play. Just looked like a really good, aggressive rebound for Allen. See there.
Some energy, lots of good energy, man, from both sides of this court.
Jonas Goss, hard foul, gets slapped by about 2 players on the play. He gets up. Man, he got hammered. I don't know what to say about that. I'm happy that he got up like as quick as he did. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He just got, and that looked like what we were calling football for a second. This isn't football. This is basketball.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like football with no pads on, man.
Exactly. A suicide pass there, but, like, this isn't football. This is basketball. So, like, can't do that.
Jonas Goss no good on his first free throw.
Yeah, first one does not fall.
Second free throw underway. It's up, and it's good. 1 for 2 from the line for Jonas. I believe that's his first points of the night as well. And that's a throwaway. Mitchell is livid over there.
Yeah, Coach Mitch Mitchell, not a happy camper after that play. Not happy whatsoever. You know, just not happy about that play. I don't know what to say.
Allen T goes up floater, no good. Rebounded by the Colonels, and they'll push. And takes it back smartly. Good defense on the fast break by the Bruin defense. Jonas Goss and Allen T getting back. Number 3 with the ball, closely guarded by Allen. Good defense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bailout 3, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter for you guys. 36-28 your score. End of the third frame. Up by 8 with 8 minutes to go.
Rough third period of play for the Colonels, to say the least, Reigns. Honestly, it just was not good for them offensively. Not really good defensively either. Just kind of rough there for them. I feel a little bad, to be honest, but good on the Bruins.
Yeah, man. I'm really happy to be a part of this Bruin broadcasting team. Me and Jimmy both have a good time doing this every week or so. We'll have quite a break, actually. Our next home game is going to be either the 19th or the 21st. Can't remember correctly. I know the 21st will play Cathedral from Natchez, Mississippi. So it's a little bit away. What's the date? Like the 18th or something? 17th?
19th.
You think it's the 19th?
I thought that's what Jack said.
It is the 17th.
Pretty sure that's what Jack said.
Yeah, Mitch Mitchell over there for the Colonels, trying to get his players fired up, down 8. Trying to see if they have some good resiliency in them to come back. And we have a fan run out in the court. Little timeout. Number 3 standing right in front of me, inbounding in to number 1. We will dish to number 4. Back to 15 to number 33. 15 will be in the paint, and it will be stolen away by Jaden Smith. Jaden pulling in the fast break. No good on the layup, but he'll be fouled and he'll shoot 2 free throws, trying to make this a 10-point game.
Man, some fouls being brought on by these Colonels. Man, been playing very physical, Reigns. Some dangerous plays there to show And you never know, man. It's just these free throws are very much needed after what we've seen so far, Reigns.
Yeah, man. First free throw, no good, though. We want to thank all the fans for coming out tonight and supporting the Bruins. You know, a lot of Colonel's fans actually came tonight, all the way from Copiah. Second free throw's good. 9-point game now, under 8 minutes left. We'll see if Colonels have a little bit of fight in them to come back.
Oh, yeah, Reigns. I think they're not going to let off. They haven't made a shot in quite some time, Reigns. You know, they haven't scored many points.
It's been a long time. I think it was like 30-28 or something like that. Alan Teague with the steal. And he just lays it up and then decides not to take the dunk with number 15 at his back. And 3 goes in and
one
lays it up. Free throws tonight are sponsored by Old Town Cleaners.
Will be a bonus for the Colonels. Bonus.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of subs come in this game for the Bruins. Only Brandon and Charlie Zhang have come in off the bench. Jonas Goss and, no, not Jonas, Jaden coming in off the bench. Only 7 players have played tonight. What do you think about that?
It just shows how much faith Coach Howell has in his boys. You know, he's not switching up. He's believing in what he's got and he's sticking with it. So good on him. But then again, it's like, to a point, some of your players might endure some fatigue, and you got to be a little weary of that. You don't want to cause any injuries or anything like that. But I think Coach Howell knows what he's doing. Also, there hasn't been much changing around for the Cardinals themselves. Number 2 had that injury earlier, and that's the last time we saw kind of another sub for them. But so far, it's been an even match so far.
Bruins with the ball. Once again, the full court pressure has been working all game. Allen takes advantage of that, speeds down the court, gets it to Sully Moorhead short on the floater. Cardinals now with the ball. Stumbles a little bit. One pulls up from a jumper, no good. Rebounded offensively by number 2, guarded by Sully, and thrown away. Jaden Smith, we see, go down and get fouled. Really good there by Jaden, drawing contact and heading to the free throw line. You know, in these tight games, I know it's an 8-point game, but I kind of consider it tight. Kind of talking about how good number 3 and some of these Colonels players can shoot the ball. It's very important to hit your free throws late, as we see the kind iron take place, and the first free throw is good for Jaden Smith.
See Jaden Smith going up for his second free throw shot.
No good on the second one, sadly. Still a 9-point game, though. Made 1 of 2. Almost taken away by Allen. Number 3 drives in and lays it up and good. And Allen wanted to travel there. Jonas Goss near side, almost gets it taken away, gets it to Alan Teague, and he puts up a layup and it's good. So 42-33, back to a 9-point ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes, 57 seconds left, and Mitch Mitchell is wanting these guys to make some shots right now. 4 drives in, and it is good, and count the basket. He will head to the free throw line to make it a 3-point play.
We see some disagreements from the Bruins side, the Bruin fan side. You know, not too happy with the call. Not too happy with the call there. The Bruin fans are. Mr. Terry Castrino can't believe it either. But nevertheless, number 4 will take his free throw shots. Scores now 42-35.
Yeah, trying to make it
a 7-point lead.
He made it a 6-point lead now with that free throw going in.
Number 3 needs to make 2 threes to tie it up for the Colonels. Hopefully they don't let that happen, though.
Full court pressure working so far. Goes off of Jonas Goss's foot and turnover. Number 3 now has possession. He drives in, almost loses it. Gets it to one near side of the court. Gets back to the top of the key. A little push off by number 3. Pulls up for a jumper. Left it short. No good. And we have a foul on the Colonels. A shove there, and Jaden Smith. And that's bonus. Jaden Smith will shoot free throws now. That was big there, stopping that from
getting ugly.
Yeah, getting worse. Jaden Smith will shoot 2. Coming up. First one's up, no good. 1-1, no good. Both teams are in bonus, I might mention. Bruins with 8 team fouls and Copiah with 7. Colonels trying to get some points up on the board. And almost a turnover. Goes off the back of a player, and it is a turnover. Bad pass by number 15 for the Colonels. Turns the ball back over. Jonas Goss gets it to James Turner. Fought off the full court pressure by the Colonels. And Sully Moorhead takes a jumper long, no good. Rebounded by the Colonels.
Questionable shot there by Sully Moorhead, to say the least. Usually he drills those, but doesn't happen there for him.
Step back 3, no good. Goes in and out. Rebounded by Jonas Goss. Stays patient, pulls back. Gets a screen from Sully, top of the key. Comes to the near side of the court. Jaden Smith now with possession. Been in the game for quite some time now, giving Charlie Zhang a rest. Jonas Goss far side, guarded closely by Colonel number 4. Jaden Smith now with the ball. Pass to James Turner. Good ball movement here by the Bruins. James Turner stumbles, falls to the ground, and gets it to Jonas Goss, and he regains his footing and sets back up. And like we were saying earlier last game, no shot clock, so these guys can just hold the ball as long as possible. And that's what needs to happen early on. Barely gets the ball away to Sully Moorhead, and the floater's up and good. Back to an 8-point game. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. 44-36 your score. Colonels trying to get something going, trying to get a stop and some points on offense. 15 with the ball, top of the key, gets it to 1. Pick and roll, goes up for layup, no good. Good rebound by Jaden Smith. Almost loses it and is guarded by 3 defenders. Jonas Goss, though, has possession. Over in the corner, gets it to James Turner, and they settle down. Trying to run some clock here. Coach Howell wants them to run their offense and be patient. Jonas Goss almost losing it, and a quick timeout by Coach Howell. A good one there, Jimmy. What'd you think about that? Jimmy Thomas?
Dude, it's weird, man. A lot of stuff is going on. It's been a pretty hectic game, to say the least. That full court pressure worked in the beginning, but the Bruins have found a way to adapt and overcome that.
Yeah, I agree. Really good game so far. I've been very pleased with both sides. We're facing a good team here tonight. Second in the district is the Colonels. Really good. They got some good shooters. We've been kind of on number 3 for the second half. He hit 2 or 3 threes in the first half. We've shut him down here in the second. Just really good coaching by Coach Howell, coming out and fighting off the full court pressure that kind of doomed us in the first half, really, even though we were up by 5. Still timeout. 10 seconds remaining. 44-36 your score. Both teams are in bonus, I might add. That's important here. Getting down to the end of the game, any foul the Colonels make will head to the free throw line, so that's very important. Jaden Smith inbounding to Charlie Zhang. Charlie Zhang back in the ball game for Jonas Goss. Looks to get away from one. Jaden Smith near side, tries to find a guy. Good defense by the Colonels. James Turner takes it himself, kicks out to Sully Moorhead. He drives in the paint and puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good job by Sully Moorhead there, Reigns. Drawing the foul and, put up a nice shot there. I think he's going to make these 2 free throws. Put the Bruins up by 10. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, even if he could just hit one here, and he does, he makes the first. That would be big. Sully Moorhead, really good in clutch situations we've seen this year. Obviously a really good rebounder, but he's also a great free throw shooter. Second free throw underway, and it's good. 2 for 2 from the line. 2 big ones there. Now we're up by 10 with 2.5 minutes remaining. Lead getting even larger, not letting the Colonels score. Only 36 points allowed for the defense tonight. Really, really solid. 2 really solid defensive outings for the Bruin defense. Stolen away, and Alan Teague wide open, and goes up for the layup and good. Didn't want to take the dunk there with the guy on his back, so he smartly takes it up for layup. Number 4 drives, almost taken away by Allen. Number 3 now picks up his dribble, gets it to 33 in the paint, pulls up and hits it off the backboard and good. Quick timeout by Mitchell. 48-38.
8-point lead now for the Bruins. 1 minute and 44 seconds left. Reigns, you think Colonel's got any shots still?
Yeah, I mean, number 3, we've seen him make about 4 threes tonight. Really good shooter. I don't really know anybody else that can shoot. I haven't seen a lot of other players. I haven't seen any other players shoot from the outside any in this game except for number 3. Maybe number 4. Number 15 is a big presence in the post, good rebounder. We'll see if they try to get it to him in the paint. But they do need threes, down 8 points. 3-possession game. It seems like they can't really stop the Bruin offense. Whatever they do seems to be working. Whatever they're doing seems to be working. Getting to the line as often as possible. The game plan for Coach Howell last 2 minutes been working. Alan Teague will inbound. And get it to Sully Moorhead. Back to Allen. Gets past the defender quickly. Wide open. And we'll get a charge instead. And Coach Howell didn't like that quick possession for the Bruin offense. I believe, isn't the score 48-40? I thought it was an 8-point game. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
They were smoking some crack, Reigns. Who knows? We're a little dazed and confused. Good movie.
Dazed and Confused, actually, a song by Led Zeppelin, I believe, and a movie.
Yeah.
Colonels make a bucket there. 8-point game. Minute and 20 left. Kind of coming down to the wire. We'll see what we'll see here from the Bruin offense. Charlie Zhang on the far side gets it to Alan Teague. Jaden Smith wide open for 3 in the corner, and that will be the dagger. Under a minute left. 51-40 your score, and with how things are looking, I think that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Blocked and Bruin possession. 40 seconds remaining, 11-point game. Jimmy, you think it's about time we start heading home?
Maybe so, Rains Walker. I think that wouldn't hurt. I think it's safe to say that the Bruins might take home the W tonight. You know, you've seen crazy things happen. Like I don't know. You've just seen crazier things happen. Allen taking the shots, does not fall. Score stays the same. 11-point lead for the Bruins. Number 3 drives down the court. It's over to number 1. Number 1 takes a 3-point shot. And it is good.
All right, quick timeout. Sorry, my mic was away by that water break. 8-point game now. The quick 3 trigger from the Colonels trying to come back. You think they can do it down 8, 31 seconds?
With threes, it'll have to be a 2-possession game. Actually, 3-possession game. And with 2s, it'll have to be I don't know. I'm not very good at math, but they need a couple more possessions to do, and I just don't see it happening, Rains.
Yeah, it's a 3-possession game. They need 2 threes to make it a 1-point game. But yeah, 31 seconds left. The only way they could come back and win is if they make all their shots, get a quick foul on defense, and then have the Bruins miss their free throws. So it's a probably under 2% chance of winning the game for the Colonels. But we've seen some crazy things happen in high school basketball and in sports in general. So
ladies and gentlemen, Allen T gets it back in. Charlie Zhang probably will be fouled right here.
We'll see. No foul, and we'll have a blocking foul as the Colonels tried to get the charge. So Charlie Zhang shoots a 1-and-1.
Yeah, Mr. Mitchell is not very happy with that call. We can just see it in his eyes. And Charlie Zhang will take his free throw.
Excuse me, not 1-and-1. It's 2 shots now, double bonus. That was the 10th foul.
Second shot, up.
And good. 2 free throws made. That's what we need. Back to a 9-point game. Let's see what the Colonels can do. Wide open 3 in the corner is good. So back-to-back threes made for the Colonels in a clutch situation. And it's a 6-point game now.
6-point game.
It's getting
Crazier
a little.
things have happened, Rains.
Hey, it's getting a little, cold in here now. We've seen a lot of crazy things happen, of course, especially in football this year. High school football, Jimmy and I called the game some. Jimmy mostly. I just did halftime show, but I enjoyed doing that. That was fun.
Rains also at the end of the season, we know we and him got to team up in. I remember that homecoming game was very special to me. Very fun game to call with Rains. As we see, ladies and gentlemen, we have some people dancing over here for the Bruins side, dancing, cheering, laughing. It's just good vibes over here. Copiah, they're a little restless over there. Mitch Mitchell, excuse me. Mitch Merle, that's a
Ole Miss basketball player, right?
That's Ole Miss baseball player, I believe. Mitch Merle.
Mitch Murrell, I thought.
Yeah, I think he's a pitcher. Anyway.
I think he's a basketball player actually, but yeah. So Charlie Zhang gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 12.6 remaining. Man, 12.6. Can you make 2 threes in 12.6 seconds?
I don't know, Rains.
That's hard to do. They're going to have to get like a quick, really, really quick foul. And if they make any free throws, if the Bruins make any free throws, it's over. And he does. Makes the first 3-possession game.
Game is over, Rains.
And Jimmy, you need to calm down now. We don't know if it's the game.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my soul, Rains. I think it's over, to be honest.
And this is the second. Copiah will push the ball up quickly. Or I say quickly, they're taking their sweet time. And they got to go here. And they're wasting a lot of time. Stolen by the Bruins, and that's ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 53-47 your score. Really good win tonight for the Bruins. Exciting, fast-paced, back and forth action. And we hear a chant going on for the Bruin sideline. Cheerleaders coming over to celebrate. All right, Jimmy, for the post-game show. Post-game show, offensive and defensive player of the game. You got defensive, I got offensive, all right? Offensive player of the game, very clear, Alan Teague once again. Did the dirty work in the paint, took high percentage shots, got rebounds, played good defense, made some great passes. I mean, what you saw kind of speaks for itself. Another heck of a game for Alan Teague, just continuing his star-studded play early in the season. I don't really know what else to say other than just an outstanding game from him and kind of the rest of this team, really. They all played really good. All right, Jimmy, who's the defensive player of the game?
Honestly, Reigns, my defensive player has got to be Jaden Smith. Jaden went in there getting steals, having really close coverage, leading to some fast breaks, just playing really, really good basketball. I don't see how it can't be him. He's been working very hard. Was injured not too long ago, but worked through that injury and is our defensive player of the game tonight.
Yeah, the Bruins actually return to action tomorrow, Saturday, at the Tunica Holiday Shootout. They'll be in Tunica, Mississippi. So back-to-back nights for basketball. The Bruins will stay on the road all the way until Wednesday, January 19th. So quite a break when they return and host MRA. So come join us or get on the live stream. That'll be a fun matchup. And that's when we will return with another live stream. Tonight's live broadcast and webcast is a production of Bruin Sports Radio and the St. Joseph Catholic School Student Media Program. The broadcast and webcast is copyright 2021 by Bruin News Now and St. Joseph Catholic School, 308 New Mansdale Road in Madison. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this program is forbidden without express permission.
Final shot is made there by Charlie Zhang. We kind of had some confusion that we thought the game was over, didn't we, Reigns?
Wow, that's crazy. I've just been looking down. It must have been a technical foul at the end of the game. Very strange. Never mind, guys. Sorry about that. I thought they ended the game, but I guess a little words were said. 2 more free throws, but I mean that'll be it. 55-47. 2 seconds left. Colonels have the ball, but I mean there's no way they can come back and score 8 points in 2 seconds. Quick 3, no good. And that's ball game, guys. Kind of a weird ending there. Sorry about that, guys, once again. I will just pick back up Jimmy will pick back up where I left off.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Obviously, Jack Roseman will have our post-game show, but we want to continuously get done with the technical side of things. This live webcast of St. Joseph Catholic School Bruin basketball was made possible by the generous support of C-Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and Brown Bottling Group. This webcast also was underwritten by Marquita Bolden, Brian Clark Law Firm, Davis Court Reporting, Paul Iacono Consulting, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions Inc., the Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Learning Protective Services, Dora and Daryl Thomas, Hey Mom and Dad, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Taylor Wellens, Politz, and Dewey APLC, and Tzatziki's Restaurant in Hattiesburg, and soon to be in Jackson. I'm Jimmy Thomas.
Signing out, Rains Walker. From all of us here at Bruin Sports Radio, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Goodbye, everybody.